Hi, I'm Carmen with Happy Beaver Custom Carvings, and we're back for episode 5 of Into the Trail sign carving project. In this episode, I'm not lying, I'm a little bit scared, maybe, okay, a lot scared, because we're going to start painting this sunset and this water with acrylic paints, just the reflection of the sunset. And I'm going to try using a medium, acrylic medium, that I've never used before, and this vast array of paints. So I hope if you don't learn something that maybe you'll catch a little humor in it at least. So here we go. I'm going to start out with this Liquidex paint medium to try to thin out some of my acrylic paints, just to get it to where I can maybe see some of the grain of the natural wood under the painting, and just paint the entire background of everything that I want painted white and light blues. And then I can mix some of the darker colors on the top. And now I'm going to work on some of the sunset colors, trying to make them really vibrant, starting out with my lighter colors and then mixing in some of the darker colors. And I do a lot of blending with my actual fingers because it seems to do a lot better blending while the paint is still just slightly wet. Now we're going to do the water to match the actual sky, but maybe just a little bit darker. And now I'm going to paint the reflections of the sunset on the clouds with a dry brush and blending them in with my fingers to give them a nice smooth look, but also try to make it look like it's the actual sunset reflecting off the water. Wow, I was surprised at how well the sunset and the water turned out. I'm not a painter, so this was a big accomplishment for me. However, all the black areas have a ton of paint in them. You can't see it so well in this video, but I just go through with a tiny paintbrush and some black paint and clean it all up. It's time to make it all shiny and beautiful. Typically what I would end up doing with my handy dandy critter sprayer with Halcyon, and maybe 10 to 20% water, air compressor set at 60 PSI. Typically what I would do would be to spray one coat on one side, wait an hour, flip it over, do the next coat. However, this sign is really too big for me to be flipping around over and over and over. Most likely I'll drop it or I'll slide it on the painter spikes. So I'm going to skip out on that part and just do 4 coats on this side first, since I already have 2 coats of polyacrylic on the other side, and then flip it over and do 4 coats on the other side today. The weather's perfect, 57 degrees. It's not humid out. I got my painter spikes, and I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kind of in the different grooves instead of on the wood, because I really don't want a bunch of little spikes everywhere on my board. So let's make it shiny. And this is my favorite part, presenting it to the customer, my friend Ken. He has waited way too long for this to be done. And I was so proud that he absolutely loved it.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
This turned out really, really good. Good. We got an autograph. That's awesome. I love it. I love it.
And now we've reached the end of our final episode of the End of the Trail sign carving project, where we actually presented the sign to Ken Sutton, a neighbor. And he's the same man who wrote the poem on the back. But during this episode, I did all the painting on the front of the board and clear coated it with Halcyon for the max UV protection. And my husband put up these nice posts and presented it to Ken. So what do you think, Ken?
I think you did a really amazing job. I mean, I absolutely love it, and I really appreciate the fact that you took a concept and made it personal. So, I mean, well done, and I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Well, I love every part of your whole thought process and all the emotion you put into it, and especially with the message on the back. So thank you, and until next time, just like and subscribe.